Hey everybody, this is Roberta Eastman from Home Buyers Inventory, and thank you so much for joining us in this crazy time that we're going through together in this country. And one of the things that we wanted to talk about is giving you hope that you don't have to let bad credit stop you. This is Home Buyers Q&A number 47. Are you someone who has a problem with your credit score and you think you're out of luck? Are you planning to buy a house or engage in a rent-to-own program? But like most of us, when we start these things, we actually don't know where to start. Well, worry no more. We here at Home Buyers Inventory, we are here to help our future homeowners build up their credit score. That's what I needed to do before I was able to go get a loan. And so now I'm going to help you do the same thing so you can get your own home. The question is how? Well, for starters, we assure our future homeowners that if you follow our rent-to-own program, you have a much better chance that you will have the house after the 2.5 years that you get when you go ahead and do a rent-to-own with us. That's the term usually. It can be shorter, and you can buy the home anytime after a year up to 2.5 years. But you have a much better chance if you follow the guidelines and use the resources that we give you all throughout our program. Even if you have a history of bad credit, it's not really going to matter because we're going to help you get through all of that. So most banks, when they're looking at your history, they're looking at, well, what did you do after the fact? That's what we look at when we run your background as well. We know life happens, so everybody gets into a situation where something might hit their credit. But what did you do after that? And that's what most banks look at. So even if you have a history of bad credit, if you've changed that behavior, and again, you're going to have the time to do that through our rent-to-own program, you'll have up to 2.5 years. If you can show the bank you've changed your behavior and you use the resources that we will give you for free throughout our program, then the bad history really isn't going to make all that much difference. It's what did you do since then? What you will need to do is the work outlined in our rent-to-own home contract and agreement. You will need to work on your credit, and that will be your job over the term or the amount of time that you want to take to purchase the home, up to 2.5 years. If that's the agreed upon term at the beginning, you're going to have to do that work, and that's going to be your job during that time period. Now, in addition to this, of course, paying on time monthly, that's the number one action that will help you build up your credit score. Paying all your bills on time will help you increase your points, and it will be recorded on your credit report. And we're going to tell you how to do that in just a second. But there is an article on our blog that talks about your credit report and the sections that belong to a credit report and how much the weight is for each of those sections. So if you increase your points by paying your bills on time, which is the number one way to increase your credit score, and you report these on your credit report, your good payments, then you are going to be so far ahead of everybody else when you go to get the bank loan. This way, after 2.5 years, you will have a good credit score, and this will certainly give you a much better chance with the banks to get the home. So if you think your credit is not good enough, our rent-to-own program may be able to help you get your own home, and you have nothing to lose. So don't let that bad credit stop you. There's always a way. Here at Home Buyers Inventory, your trust is important to us. And even if you don't end up getting into one of our homes, maybe it's not the right fit for your family or whatever the case may be, we want you to have the right information, and therefore trusting one another will help us land you at your doorstep, wherever that may be. To learn more about our rent-to-own program, or if you just have questions about getting into a home in general, or getting things on your credit report repaired, visit us on our Facebook page, which you can find us on Facebook at Home Buyers Inventory. And we also have a Twitter account. And then you can check us out through our website. You will find that blog article about your credit report and how much each section of your credit report weighs on your credit score. And you can find out other things about relocation and how we can help with that, or if you're self-employed, how we can help you get into a home. Even if you're self-employed and can't verify your income today, we can help you with that. But you'll find all of that information, and you can contact us through our website at www.homebuyersinventory.com. And make sure you like, share, email us, and subscribe. The first step to having your own home could be just a few clicks away. So again, visit us at www.homebuyersinventory.com. And while you're there, download our free sustainability tips for your kitchen so you can use that whether you're in a new home or whether you're renting an apartment. I will see you on the other side, and thank you for asking your questions so that we can help you learn how do you buy your own home or get into your own home and start the process so that you ultimately can buy. Thanks for listening. This is Roberta Eastman.